All right, so very, very excited to introduce our feature tonight. As I have already mentioned, he is the slam champ of Portland. He was also the slam champ of Tucson in another part of his life.
A double dipper.
As it were. If cities were nacho cheese and he were a chip, perhaps. Neat. He has been featured at the National Poetry Slam. He was just telling me about being featured at the Great Nerd Poetry Slam at the Tuscon Comicon, which sounds amazing. So I hope that happens nearer to here, to our little nacho pool, as it were. And beyond all things, he's just such a fantastic talent. It is such a privilege and a perfect time to have him here at our finals, again on our stage for the second time throughout the history of the Eugene Poetry Slam. Please give a huge welcome to Doc Luben. Woo!
I'd like to request, if I can, that in your future memories of me, you don't associate me with nachos. God is kind of a spaz. Giraffes. Okay. Possibly the work of a very smart kid who gets easily distracted. But lucky for us, knowing his weaknesses, God did the responsible thing and created us through evolution. And I have to imagine that he, she, or it must be constantly befuddled by how hard it is for us to figure out what we're supposed to do. See, we've got it wired. The miracle of natural selection is that what we want is the same thing as what we need. We need fuel, we want food, we need safety, we want family, we need to reproduce, we wanna fuck! The answers have always been the same, ever since we first started looking up in the sky as monkeys, as microbes, crying out, please God, when will you be done creating us? And God speaks back in the voice of Tom Waits. My children, I love you too much to make it that easy. You can't order up a piece of creation like you're looking at a fast food menu. This isn't some trick that I do at parties. I didn't create the world for decoration. I created it as a living, breathing masterpiece of chance and physics and thunder and lust. I didn't put you on earth so that you would waste your lives looking up at heaven. Think about it. Use your brains. Oh, what? You don't yet have brains? Well, then evolve them. I am God. I'm not fucking Santa Claus. You all keep saying how the Lord works in mysterious ways, but I've got to tell you, my tiny, beautiful friends, I have always been very consistent. I have given you the greatest gift that you can comprehend, which is always to give you nothing. So you ask for guidance. I do you one better. I give you choice. You ask for comfort. I give you the desire that keeps you alive. You cry forth to heaven, God, love me. And I bless you every time with icy silence, so you have no choice but to love one another. You're too important for me to create you. You're gonna have to go on creating yourselves.